Hi, Representative Jeff Morris from the 40th Legislative District. We're just past the midway point in the legislative session, and we've been on the floor looking at House bills to send to the Senate for their consideration. It's an extremely busy time. The complexity of the issues and with the short amount of time we have to look at them end up being a very high-stress environment down here as we weigh the policy choices in front of us. I want to update you on several bills that I've talked to you about before in this videotape presentations. One that has been very important to me deals with the recovery tax credit for solar systems and also the possibility of being able to lease solar systems for your home. That issue has been taking up just a lot of time for both me and the legislative staff trying to sort through the different opinions of 64 utilities and several interest groups, manufacturers of solar systems. We're getting close to, I think, a final compromise on that will put these tools hopefully on your doorstep soon. So if you want to generate electricity at your own residence and want a solar system, that you'll have a low-cost option to actually do that at your house. I've got several other bills that are more economic development related than energy. One is going to extend the natural gas system with another $250 million of investment to get to underserved both urban and rural areas in the state with natural gas as a possibility to heat your home, heat your water, or to use for cooking. Another one deals with trying to increase the speed of the build out of the 4G network for wireless services across our state. We're consolidating the permitting process so that people can actually take the money they've set aside to invest in our 4G network and put it in the ground in the type of 12-month calendar that they all work with in order to do their budgets. Another issue I've talked to you about is the funding for a third ferry that is so critical for our maritime communities. This third ferry, we have 2 in construction, and by adding a third one behind it, we have considerable savings from having an assembly line going versus having to stop and start construction, which adds extra cost to each ferry, which are already expensive enough. We probably need actually up to 6 new ferries. The average age of our fleet is over 35 years old. That is way too old to have a modern ferry. And it's sad when most of our boats were built in the 20th century and not the 21st century. The extra fuel they use, the extra maintenance cost is a drain to the people that depend on ferry service to access everything from health to education to just participate in our economy. By having these new ferries, we'll use less fuel, they'll have less operations and maintenance costs, and will save us all money in the long run. I know that at the end of this videotape, you'll see my contact information on how to reach me and talk to me about either these issues or other ones that are important to you. Something you may be curious about as well is that I have been spending a lot of time working on the issue of invasive technologies and particularly around unmanned aerial vehicles. We reached a great compromise between Republicans and Democrats and sent a bipartisan bill to the Senate for consideration. If you care about that issue, want to know more about it, please contact me at the email. As you let me know your opinion on subjects, it helps me do my job better, which I greatly appreciate. Thank you.